What's good, everybody?
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, man. Just trying to stay warm, dude. It's like the blizzards in the blizzard that's occurring in the States like made its way over here, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's so fucking cold, man.
Yeah, it is. It's cold, man. But the internet's heating up with all the trash talking podcasts. Did you catch the podcast with Shannon Sharp? He's a former NFL player, and he had a comedian on by the name of Cat Williams. It's been going viral. I mean, it's been making its way. Like this guy, Cat Williams, is like a comedian.
Yeah.
And he was he was just going off on everybody, dude. Like he peeled the curtains back on Hollywood, and it was just pretty much he spoke truth, huh? About like all the backstabbing, like everything that's happened in his career, and like some funny stuff. I mean, he was talking about just other comedians, and that show itself, which is a 2.5 hour long, it was like a long it was a podcast, long form podcast, and it garnered over like 45 million views in like 7 days, dude.
What?
Yeah.
45 million views?
Yeah. I think it's called Club Shay Shay, I think.
Wow.
Shannon Sharp. But,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I've heard of it, but yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Shannon Sharp. I think he's just another talking head now. But Cat Williams is fucking real, dude. And that was just some of the stuff he said in there. I've only seen like maybe like 30-40 minutes of it, but it's some really funny stuff, dude. He talked about the comedians and how like he talks about plants, how like Hollywood plants these comedians, you know, like they pay like maybe he was talking about what's his face, the little guy, the little black dude. What's his name? He's very popular.
Stephen A. Smith?
No, not Stephen A. Smith.
I talking about a comedian.
Comedian. What's his name? Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah.
And he was saying that Kevin Hart was planted in, you know, because he came out of nowhere, right? He was like this unknown comedian. Suddenly he was in all these movies and stuff, and he was like, yeah, like he ain't funny, but you know, he's doing what his master tells him and stuff, and it was some real shit, man.
All right.
Catch it if you can, huh?
Yeah. So So what are we going to talk about today, Chief?
Well, today, let's see here. I stumbled upon this article about the most powerful passports of 2024. Okay. When I first saw this, I was thinking, oh, okay, you know what do I mean by most powerful passports? I mean, I guess it meant that you could probably travel to other countries without a visa, I guess, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, I, as a Japanese, I'm just unfortunate that I was born in Japan, and I am Japanese, simply. I mean, in terms of, traveling to other countries. Yeah. I know that, the U.S. is not, at the top of the list. I haven't checked the ranking, but, I'm sure about it. Yeah.
Well, let's see here.
Hold a second.
Yeah.
Hold a second. Is it for 2024 or last year?
This is 2024. It says here.
2024. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's probably the most up to date.
Cool.
So we the United States is ranked number 7. We are
See?
We fell out of the top.
I knew it, man.
We fell out of the top 5. I mean, let's see. Let's go down this list here. It says the top countries. I guess Japan can boast about that title along with Singapore.
So Japan and Singapore
are tied for first.
Okay. So that's the first tier, huh?
Yes. First tier. Yeah, I guess you could use that.
Yeah, 2 Asian countries. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's great, man.
And then it's followed by South Korea, Sweden, and Finland, who are also tied for second place. Okay. And then Austria, Denmark, Ireland, and the Netherlands share third place. So apparently here, I mean, let me give you a little bit of background here. So some numbers, I mean. So with the Japanese passport, you could travel to up to, let's see, more than 194 countries, okay?
194 countries.
More than, yeah. Out of 227 destinations, okay?
Almost in every country, huh?
Yeah, so I imagine they either 30 you don't want to travel to, right? So I have no angst to go to like countries that are in the middle of war like Yemen and shit, right? So no thanks. Iraq and Pakistan. Yeah, okay. I'll skip those. I think I'll take those out of my bucket list. But yeah, I mean let's see. So where was I on third place? So yeah, fourth place belongs to the UK.
Yeah.
And then it's followed by, let's see, it doesn't say what other countries. I think, it doesn't say. But the U.S. is number 7, unfortunately, with 188. So it's very close. It's very, it's not like we're very distant, like 7th place. You know what I mean?
It's not close at all. I mean, there's a huge gap between them.
Yeah.
How many countries? I mean, the U.S.
I think out of all, I think it says here 227. Okay, I think.
I mean, how many countries can you guys travel to?
Oh, in the States?
With a visa.
188.
188 out of 227.
Roughly, I think that's what it says here.
Okay. I mean, that's a lot, though.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I wonder, where China is.
Yeah, good question. It is not mentioned in the. Oh, actually, here it says. The United Arab Emirates was the fastest climber over the past decade, jumping to 11th place and offering access to 183 destinations without a visa.
I mean, that's a huge jump among the Arab countries.
Yeah,
I mean, that's great.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And China is up 2 spots this year to land in 62nd place with 85 destinations. But
I mean, that's so weird to me. I mean, first of all, I mean, the U.S., America is the biggest country in the whole world. I mean, economically, and China is behind the U.S., right?
Yeah.
And America is not at the top of the list, and the China is far behind a lot of countries.
Yeah. Well, I mean. So, but you can say that they made progress, right? Because it's twice as many as of 10 years ago. Okay, so you imagine 10 years ago they only had like 30. Okay, so I mean, I'm sorry, they had like about 40. So I mean, they are making progress, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been to China in a long time, and then I used to travel to China a lot. And then I think back then we didn't need a visa to just enter the China, but probably we need a visa to enter China. I guess.
It's an easy way to make money, man, right?
Yeah.
For countries,
absolutely.
I mean, like I remember traveling to Vietnam, like back in 2008 or 2007 or something like that, and I had to pay upwards of like it was like $100 or something for a visa. Yeah?
Really? I mean,
something like that. I mean, and China, which I visited the year after, I think in 2008 after the Olympics, dude, they charged like a fucking arm and a leg, dude. It wasn't cheap, man. Like I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, but like you would think that they want to make it more accessible for the average traveler, huh? And maybe sometimes that's a turn off. Right? So, but
now I'm looking at the power ranking and for 2024, and it seems like the gap between those at the top and the bottom of the is kind of now wider than ever.
Yeah.
Like the average number of destination travelers are able to access visa free has nearly doubled from the 58 in 2006 to 111 in 2024. So so the top ranked countries, like including Japan and the US and all of the countries that you mentioned, are now able to travel to 166 for destinations visa free.
Yeah.
But at the top, at the bottom list, countries like Afghanistan, Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan sits at the bottom ranking with access to just 28 countries.
Yeah.
without a visa. Syria, how many destinations? So the visa-free access to only 29 destinations, which is second lowest in the ranking. And Iraq, you can access 31.
Yeah.
And Pakistan can access 34.
Yeah.
I mean, the gap between between the top countries and the bottom countries, it's just huge, man.
Well, you know what? I mean, the countries at the bottom, I imagine that if you look at their population, like the number of people who can actually travel, who can afford it financially, are also it's very little, right? You think you look at like countries like Yemen and the countries that are who are in civil war. I mean, war right now. I doubt people are like thinking, oh yeah, I want to go travel. They're thinking, how am I going to survive the next day? You know what I mean? Like, But it's sad, huh? But we're fortunate enough to, I guess, to be from countries where this is, because it's a luxury, at the end of the day, right? Traveling, huh?
Yeah.
But
because you can't choose where you were born. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, with that being said, are there any countries right now that you haven't visited that you're like, oh, I want to visit?
Damn, I mean, I have so many countries that I haven't ever, visited. I mean, I visited so many countries, for business.
Yeah.
Like the U.S. and I went to Mexico for just fun. And then I went to China, of course, for business. And Korea, Taiwan, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Myanmar. What else? Australia, of course.
Okay.
I lived there. And
how about some other countries? How about countries like Madagascar or like Cuba? No interest.
I can't imagine what I'm gonna do there, and then I have no idea what's there. I mean, Cuba. I think I think the cigars are kind of famous, right?
Yeah.
Out there, and then like an old like an American style cars and I don't know, man. Where would you want to go? I mean, if you can, I mean.
The only places that like South America, I think it would be nice, but I'm not very like eager to like fly 24 hours on an airplane to get there.
Why not? Why not?
Because it's far, dude. For one thing, and like.
No, I know. I mean.
But like I don't know, like I think if I could travel at this very moment, I'd probably go back to somewhere in Europe, huh? I'm thinking the southern European countries like France and Italy. I mean, I visited Spain. I love Spain, but I think I'd like to visit the France or Italy.
So you didn't go to Italy and France?
No, those are the two countries I missed, and I visited Germany, like Belgium.
Yeah.
Belgium was awesome. Belgium was nice because I had a friend there. UK, England was pretty cool. I was there for a few days as well. Germany's nice, but I also went during the winter, so I think I got like a bad impression of because it was freezing cold. I mean, like you think this is cold?
I know, right?
Fuck.
I know, right?
I mean, it was cold. I mean, like when I was over there, man. So.
Yeah. I think when I went to Europe for the first time, and it was summer, and it was pretty good timing for me to just visit there and have fun. So yeah.
But I mean, I've thought about like Africa, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm not into African culture. So I mean, like the music and stuff. But I think it'd be an interesting trip, to go there, see like the wildlife and.
Definitely.
The Nile River.
Something that I've wanted to do is just go to probably Egypt to see pyramids and stuff.
Yeah. I think studying that stuff like I think definitely influenced me. And I mean, that's probably one thing I'd want to see before I pass away. Huh? So.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's a good question. Where do I want to, go? I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Maybe we should make a next podcast on destinations we want to travel to, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you have everyone. The most powerful passports of 2024, huh? So, go out and take advantage of it, huh? Japan has a whole 194 countries you can travel to, so. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, man.
Okay. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Yeah. See you guys. Bye.
ジローとチーの英語で雑談を聞いてくださり本当にありがとうございました。質問や感想、ポッドキャストで取り上げてほしいトピックなどありましたら概要欄のリンクにてご連絡お願いします。またこのポッドキャストを聞いて少しでも良かったなと思ったらお聞きの媒体にてぜひ良いレビューをお待ちしております。
Thank you for listening to JIRO and CHI's English podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or topics you'd like us to discuss on the podcast, let us know through the link in the description. And if you enjoyed our podcast, leave us a positive review on the platform where you listen to it.
では皆さん次回のエピソードでお会いしましょう。
Looking forward to seeing you guys again in the next episode. Take care and see you guys later.
Bye!